the absolute value in this function is either going to let g of x equal 2x squared minus 32, or it's going to equal negative 2x squared minus 32. It will equal itself, it will equal 2x squared minus 32 when what's inside is positive, because the absolute value won't do anything. And it will equal negative 2x squared minus 32 when what's inside is negative, less than 0, because then if it's negative, the absolute value changes the sign. So all you got to do is find out the intervals on which this is going to happen. So I need to find out where 2x squared minus 32, I got to find out where he's greater than or equal to 0. And to do that, we're going to factor it, make a number line with the zeros. So we get 2 times x squared minus 16, and that becomes x minus 4, x plus 4. There you go. And then our number line, we do this little magic here, and we check the intervals here. There's 3 intervals, and there's only 2 places where this function here, 2x squared minus 32, only 2 places where it can change sign. All right, now, g of x is always positive or 0 because it's an absolute value of something here. However, the function inside of the absolute value could be negative, and if it is, the absolute value changes the sign. So that's what we're looking for. So I test these intervals here, and it turns out that 2x squared minus 32 is positive when our values we plug in, x is less than negative 4. It's negative when we plug in a value between negative 4 and 4. It's positive again for any value over 4. So here's what that tells us. It says that, let's get rid of those junks. It says that if we plug in any value less than negative 4, then 2x squared minus 32 will be positive, and the absolute value of 2x squared minus 32 will just equal 2x squared minus 32. So what that means is g of x will equal 2x squared minus 32, just regular old 2x squared minus 32, if x is less than negative 4, or equal to, doesn't matter. But once we pass negative 4, so at negative 4, this equals 0, and the absolute value of 0 is just 0. But once we pass negative 4, if we plug in a number between negative 4 and 4, any number we plug in there is going to make 2x squared minus 32 negative. For instance, let's just look at 0. If you plug in 0, you get 2 times 0, which is 0, minus 32, absolute value here. Well, the absolute value of negative 32 is 32. Okay? So 2x squared minus 32 was negative 32. However, g of x was positive 32 because of the absolute values. What that means is g of x will be the opposite of 2x squared minus 32 for any values between negative 4 and 4. And then the final interval from 4 to infinity, it's positive again, which means the absolute value is not going to affect it. So we will just have 2x squared minus 32 for any value greater than 4, for an x value greater than 4. And I put this equal sign here. It really does not matter. If you don't want to put it there, then you can put it on the other one. Okay? It does not matter which function the equal sign goes on here, because if you plug 4 into 2x squared minus 32, you get 0. And if you plug 4 into negative 2x squared minus 32, you also get 0. Since they both equal the same thing, you don't really have to worry about which one you're going to plug into. I mean, you got to choose one of them, but it doesn't matter which one.